In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to program one of my favorite X keys, the SPAMKiller key or junk key. In Outlook, you can mark a spam message by hovering over it, right-clicking, selecting the junk folder, and the block sender. That's just way too much work for me. With my X keys key, I can hover over that message, hit the key, and it performs those steps for me. Never have to open the nasty junk message, and it gets banished to my junk email folder where I don't have to look at it. When we program this key, we only want it to be active in Outlook. That way, if we're in Photoshop or another application and we accidentally hit the key or a cat steps on it, nothing bad happens. The key won't do anything, no damage will be done, nobody will get hurt. So our first step is to make sure that Outlook is running, and you'll see why in a minute. Well, we can just minimize it here. Open MacroWorks 3.1, either by pressing the programming button on top of the X keys, or from the taskbar menu down here. Under the application pull-down, we'll find all the applications that are running on our system right now, including Outlook, and that's the one we want to select. Now, anything we program on this layer will only work if Outlook is open and in focus. If we're in another app or on the Windows desktop and we accidentally hit the key, nothing will happen. You can double click on this key or press the key on the X keys to open the key for programming. First part of this macro is a mouse click, and then MacroWorks 3.1, that is known as a function. So we go to the Functions tab, click on the Show Functions button, come down here to the mouse portion of it, and mouse buttons. There are a lot of actions for mouse buttons in here. We just want the mouse right click, not down up, not anything else, just plain old mouse right click. And double click on that, you'll see it gets added to the macro here with the type of function listed. We're done with that, so we'll close that. Next part of our macro is keystrokes, so we'll go to the keystrokes tab. And you see now MacroWorks is recording the keystrokes as you type them. So our first one is J for junk, next one is B for blocked, and that's our macro. We can either click the save button down here or press the same key on the X keys to save the macro. One little tip with MacroWorks 3.1 is you don't actually have to close it to test the macro. You can just take it out of focus or minimize it. So if we just click off of it here, open Outlook again, find another piece of spam, not hard to find, and hit the key, we'll see it's working just fine. And that's the X keys SPAMKiller key. I hope you program one and enjoy hunting and killing spam as much as I do.